7 on the shot clock. Sizing up Cisse, lets it fly and left it short. Haggerty saves it. Push ahead. Here's Musa Cisse. Replaced the rims already. Of his left leg. Great crew working the game today. Atlantis Poole, Vladimir Voyar-Tadal, and Rob Wark. Mid-range goes for Colby Rogers, who comes into this one as his 69% free throw shooter. Goes 1 of 2. Danger the rebound. Push ahead. Carter wants it on the wing. Transition 3. Goes! One away to end the half for this Memphis. Gives the Green Wave the lead. The first for Tulane since the 14:38 mark of the first half.
I love the read by Woods. He saw the big man backpedaling.
Oh, Danger with a two-hand jam. How does a guy...
Strong left side where he loves to finish through contact.
9 threes yesterday for Wichita State, second most this season. Danger bangs inside. That's what he's best at. If you're wondering, the record for scoring in an AAC tournament game is Haggerty now has a career high. The record
on the skip pass.
He's got 16. Thanks to 4 threes. It is 10 points above his season average. Memphis has made its last 3. Haggerty lost his footing. The only thing that's gone wrong for him, it seems like. In a corner 3 answered on the other side.
Handlers just hasn't been there.
Bell has it ripped away. Tyrese Hunter with the steal. Drop off, reverse, and a finish. We get it right back to Cortez. Here's Bell. And it's taken away again. Another Memphis steal. Hunter, beautiful bounce. And Haggerty's got a 38-point. Memphis going to run a football play here. Haggerty gets it away. Very nearly a foul. Cross court to Hunter. Paul Mills says don't foul. They're going to play this straight up down 3. PJ Haggerty's got a 38-point game going. He's in the baseline, number 4 in white, off the screen. Well defended by Bell. Gets by Bell, and the floater goes.
The rebound, and here comes Memphis. Frantic pace. Carter. You got to knock those down. 0 of 5 now. Just 66% on the season. There's a steal. From the corner. It's good.
With a Ruben Chinyelu, as well as an Alex Condon playing together, a Janai Broome, playing as well. So I'm interested to see how these two guys go.
Tyrese Hunter into danger. Danger again.
What an answer by South Florida after the run by Memphis to cut the lead back down to 10.
Yeah, that's how many the freshman has right now. He's got 10.
Strong shot. Jaden Reed, even though he's 5'10", 161 pounds, he knew he had foot speed over Dame Danger and was patient enough to get to the basket.
Tyrese Hunter to Danger. Again, the main priority for Memphis is retaining PJ Haggerty. He's got it right now. Scoring.
Got a chance to get another basket.
They will be the #1 seed in the American Conference when the tournament tips off next week. They get the double bye.
Teaching here at Memphis. Rising up, missing the lane is McGee. Back and forth, no look pass. Danger finishing with the left. Memphis up.
After tonight, the Tigers will have 3 conference games remaining in the regular season. Rice will have 2, with the conference tournament just a couple of weeks away.
And Rice with a little bit of soft pressure, but you cannot let the Memphis Tigers get the ball in the
Central State, where he played 2 years, went over 1,000 points earlier this season, and is coming off a 13.8 rebound performance in the win over Tulsa. So suddenly it's 15-7. Jourdain in traffic. And Jourdain looking for...
Rice has not been to the NCAA tournament since 1970. So if Rob Lanier does get them back to the tournament, he'll be a hero on that campus in Houston forever.
Jourdain for three. Thank you, Matt. And Nicholas Jourdain, which Memphis has only turned the ball over 8 times. Alley-oop. And that was a telegraph pass. That was red. Hunter.
And
Haggerty. He'll lay it in.
Pat Mills is a really good coach.
The hometown crowd still standing, waiting for that first basket to drop for the Tigers.
They've had good looks. Sometimes when you don't play a game, you get a week off, you just lose rhythm.
To Musa Cisse, and he does allow the hometown behind the play. Carroll stepped through, couldn't finish. Power dribble takes it home. Moretti keeps it alive and rejected by Danger.
That's what you got to avoid against the Tigers. They're speeding you up. The pressure is bothering you. You got to be patient and make sure you execute your offense.
Danger jump shot over the small.
Taking them inside.
Miller with 2, deep 3, and didn't even draw iron. Back the other way comes Hunter. Rogers a 3. Owls now just 2 for 7 from the foul line. Open 3, Rogers puts it down.
Switching 5. Carroll and Baba Miller's size inside will be a problem for the Memphis Tiger guards. And instead of settling for jump shots, set the ball screen, allow Memphis to switch, and then use your big guys and play through them.
There's Tyrese Hunter. Danger circling, goes off the window with the left hand.
Yeah, if I missed it or had it blocked, I would have.
Here is Hunter with the ball. Zips it into Haggerty. Goes right to work on Leland Walker. And it's
the Dirk Nowitzki at the free throw line, 1-footer.
He's got game.
He does.
Flips it to Hunter, who selflessly.
James, I need to get out of your way, throw my tongue over my shoulder, and let this game breathe a little bit, because my goodness, both of these teams are scoring quickly.
Corner 3, it's in. Banks it in.
Coming down to 50-50 balls, James. That's what it's been so far.
Oh, my ass and the dunk for
30-point win. Instead, they let Charlotte back into the contest, played sloppy late, and it ended up being only a 9-point victory. Here's Danger on the run. Nifty move. And a nice finish by Brandon Stroud. Those have been few and far between for USF, shooting just 34% from the floor tonight.
Yeah, that's really where their best offense has been, is with the fast break opportunities, whether turnovers or missed shots.
Quick 3.
Around, we've been close in games, but we just can't seem to get wins. But now that they're healthy, he's expecting his team to show a totally different look going into March.
Okoje slips, retains possession.
Good pass by
and a
Tyrese
great
Hunter.
Bounce pass by Hunter to Cisse for the
2 fouls in 5 minutes for the starting center for Rice, Caden Powell. There's a 3-ball. 3 more for the up and under finish.
Great dump off there. Rice trying to get to the paint. Emory Lanier does that and dumps it off to his teammates once he initiates the help defense his way.
Kick to the corner, another 3. P.J. Carter, he's on fire here in the... Jacob Dars, 8 on the shot clock. He gets to the paint. Going up against 2. Draws contact, no whistle. Here come the Tigers with Hunter. Corner 3. Right there for P.J. Haggerty. Screen. Pull up from Broadnax. And a good box out rebound from Dane Danger. Tyrese Hunter may have traveled. Good footwork for the
baseline aggressiveness to the rim, and no Danger around, and was able to finish. And allows Rice to set back up into this extended 1-3-1 defense that they've had success in.
Extra pass, corner three. And
we wanted to play at Rec Hall. Now they're doing it.
Imagine that.
We laid the foundation.
Yes,
there we go.
You
You're
did
welcome.
in many ways. Back here in New Orleans, 6-point Tulane lead. Memphis, number 19 in the country. They move it, and on the perimeter at Triple Falls, for away from a double. Glenn back for Banks. Baseline jumper, no. And the rebound to P.J. Carter.
Tulane has cooled off on the offensive end, and part of that has been this Memphis team disrupting the rhythm by just getting back and playing half-court defense.
Danger got up to a fast start. He's been quiet since, and the blow-by on Banks. Rowan Brumbaugh, 7 in the white, is the point guard. Transfer who's played in Texas and Georgetown. His former teammate, Tyrese Hunter, the pick, dropped it off to P.J. Hag.
Local way that got the defense to shift, and right now Memphis is looking to double, run, and jump. They're playing very aggressively on the defensive end, so the ball fakes are going to be key.
They've been one of the best defensive teams in the American all season. Haggerty pulls up in the mid-range. Tulane at 11-9 overall, 5-2 in the American. And underneath, Cam Williams, the freshman, missed it from in close. Hunter the lob, Cisse the flush.
UAB switching it up a little bit here, going zone. Both of these teams will look to play a lot of different defenses, going to a little bit of a matchup 2-3 zone here to try to slow down the rhythm of the Tigers so far early in this game.
Hunter out of Haggerty's screen, sets up Rogers. Boy, did he need that. He say Axel Lindeborg with an early 6.
That is such a tough shot that he makes look so easy. Great pass.
Hunter for Cisse for the station. He wants it again. Why not give it to him? They're trying. Johnson's cutting it off. Jourdain will shoot instead. And get a 3!
I mean, we wouldn't have played a team enough times to have a thing like that while I was there.
Hunter, Haggerty lays it in.
Isaiah Folks getting back into the fray and creating a 50-50 ball.
And a steal, Cisse. The lob for Haggerty, who scores for the first time today. Tough sledding right now for Charlotte. Nice no-look feed down low, the reverse layup. And Folks caught the rim on the layup attempt.
Yeah, those are those situations that you have to have for winning basketball.
And then Cisse just been, after a quick start, it has just devolved here for Charlotte as of late, down by 13. Into the corner, 3-ball up. That's good. So Memphis, they were able to establish that lead of 20, but credit Charlotte for fighting back.
Yeah, in the first half, Memphis made Charlotte have to settle for the 3. It's our only option type of situation. Instead of them letting their offense work, seeing if they could get something close to the basket, working inside out and getting something high percentage. Be a big separator for Memphis moving forward in the season is how to close games out. And that's a toughness aspect, a trait, a feature, and that he's trying to instill in his guys. One thing Coach Hardaway talked to me about was, you know, how he grew up around tough guys that instilled it in him early. He said that when he was a kid, there was this semi-pro boxer that would run everywhere for miles and miles. And one day Penny just noticed it and said, can I run with you? He said, yeah, but you can't stop.
Owen Short, Courtney Green are the officials. Memphis will control those alternate black jerseys they displayed 2 years ago, and we're underway in Philly. Memphis coming in at 13-3, 3-0, and Temple to zone, and they really need him to be that second or third scorer. Out to Stanford, strong off the heel, goes into Hunter, looking to push. Jourdain solos.
And now Adam Fisher mentioned to me 6 different offensive packages that they'd like to use in tonight's game. Many of them featuring, as they should, Mashburn.
Hunter working with danger, tiptoes around on the lob for Cisse, look out.
It's a 1-3-1 with Jourdain up top.
Tried to slither in, but Colby Rogers had other thoughts that time, Phil. Hunter nearly lost it. Good luck to Haggerty. Now give him 4 in the game. took off like a jet, leaving PHL. The three answered by
basketball so far, right? Both of these coaches right there, they're just saying, hey, settle down. Early in the ball game, just settle down. Take your time.
Haggerty with 2 quick rebounds. PJ averages 5.7 rebounds to go along with 22.2 points per game. Rogers, corner 3, got it.
And that's an opportunity, right? I'm using football terminology here. But when you get out and you run, that's equivalent to a touchdown when you get a dunk like that on the basketball floor.
They are getting breakaway buckets. Haggerty, and he fights.
Pickpocket.
Nearly had a pickpocket.
You ever been pickpocketed?
I wouldn't know.
How would you not know? It would be out of your pocket. It would have been picked. Hunter. Deflected pass finds its way to for 3. Down the floor. Barreling his way to the rim. Sissoko couldn't grab it. And here comes Memphis. They thrive in transition. Rogers. Carter. North Texas scrambles back. And that might have been an out-of-bounds save to Haggerty instead. He hits a 13.3 a game with his first basket. FAU scored 5 in a row. Their 2 leading scorers come off the bench, Glenn and Carroll. As John Jacobs' top 8 guys all play a similar complement of minutes. Danger rolls it inside for Hunter. Hunter whips it across the way. PJ Carter with a 3. Wow.
To learn what you don't want.
Walker made that shot maybe a little more difficult than it needed to be. Cisse flips it out to Haggerty.
Well, I think Walker was looking for contact, drawing fouls, but I really do. I think Penny's learned, like, I don't do well with just having superstars. I mean, it's got to be we first, then me, right? That they seem to find the balance much better.
Penny Hardaway quoted Larry Brown, who coached him in the NBA, then was an assistant here, as Danger finishes again. He's got 6.
Right?
Totally.
You got to see.
When you remake a team every year, it's hard to do that.
Like, you got to just playground dynamics, right? Let me see who they are together. How do they handle a little adversity? You know, that's the new job of a coach, right? You almost have to create some chaos to figure out who your guys are.
25, a game-high lead for Memphis. Step back, Rogers. Oh, that is pure. Man.
Transfer from Virginia. He's only practiced 3 times with the Tigers. But Coach Hardaway says we trust him because he has that defensive foundation from Virginia. There's Harris. Finds a big man Danger far away from the basket. Harris.
Nice slip.
Hunter with the blow-by, wraparound, and Danger throws it down with 2.
I really love his size, his skill set, his basketball IQ. He has an outstanding ceiling.
What a pass from Hunter. 7-2 affecting it. Padula, that's just ripped away by Hunter. Memphis with numbers. Rogers got it.
You can see the elevation that Hubbard gets on just a regular jump shot. Not many get off the ground as high as he does.
Hey, I don't think I've ever mentioned a guy's high school career, but when a guy's going to 4,400, that's a good move. And this is what PJ Haggerty.
As energetic as this building has been all afternoon.
And how about Memphis hasn't lost to a power conference team since January of 2020.
PJ Haggerty. Distance. Teams not separated by all that much at 160 miles apart. But a rare regular season matchup between these two. Jourdain hits the 3.
Bad memories. McNeely gets free for 3 and leaves it short. Rebound to Jourdain. Haggerty backs it in. PJ.
And again, you were able to break down the defense. If you're Murray, just play off of 2 feet, a little composure in there.
Just the 4th Virginia turnover. Haggerty gives it to Hunter, who's 1 for 5, all from 3. Carter will spot up. PJ Carter rattled.
Oh, let it see another pair of hands.
Juan Sanchez still talking to him as Ishan Sharma, the freshman, comes in. Hunter, great back cut, and Haggerty scores.
He say to be able to get the easy bucket.
Long range around and out, and P.J. Haggerty the rebound and the push for Tyrese Hunter. Cisse the flush.
And Cisse attempt.
Lock-in off the shot fake and drive. Lock-in had it roll off and then a rebound to Tyrese Hunter.
Great job by Tyrese Hunter coming back in. Otherwise, that would have been another offensive rebound by Ian Shepherd.
Rogers straight on three to tie it. And now Chase Hunter off the fake had it poked away by Tyrese Hunter.
And his numbers right now for the Tigers.
Danger running the floor. Tie ball game.
And so right now, if you're Brad Brownell.
And Moussa Cisse on the rebound for the Tigers. Still looking for their first points, 2.5 minutes in. Hunter with a couple crossovers, kicks it. Haggerty, that's a three. It's good. And he was danger, potential offensive foul with that head of steam. Now this pass intercepted. Todd picked up by Haggerty, gets it up to Hunter. Dominguez is back. Hunter kicks it. Carter for three. It's good.
Yeah, they're trying to bury Memphis right now.
Their largest lead has been 18. It's 15 right now. Haggerty for three. That's big.
With his 3 fouls. That's 17 turnovers now against La Tech, yet they're still very much in this game, down 4 with 13 to play.
Oh, man, great pass by Hunter. Oh, wow.
And applying the pressure early. P.J. Haggerty, the transfer from Tulsa, misses the turnaround. He is averaging better than 20 a game. Now Colby Rogers, the Wichita State transfer, and that's what he can do.
For 5 years, but he's playing with a high level of patience and maturity that only comes with experience.
Denny Hardaway, a couple of subs. P.J. Carter, a fifth-year senior from Atlanta, has come in, as well as Baraka Okoje, a sophomore from Brampton, Ontario. Jourdain, the only returning. And Cardwell, who is not generally a big scorer, already has 10 points in this game. Beautiful play between Hunter and Haggerty.
You got to secure the rebound first. Not that it would make any difference at this point in the game.
Auburn fans on their feet, and they have seen their team play 3 great days of basketball. Danger drives, and it's going to spin in. So Dane Danger's got it here. Michigan State is deeper, and if Cisse is unable to play, then Memphis really gets a little bit thinner in the front court.
Knocking down a couple threes, Dan, has to really buoy the spirits of Michigan State. It is so hard to continue to defend and rebound when you're not making shots.
Tyrese Hunter, who made 7 threes yesterday for the Tigers, into danger. Left hand, and it goes. Up and in, well done.
What a beautiful play by Jeremy Fears Jr.
Little finger roll at the end as well to get Michigan State back within 4.
Once they got the switch, rather than go inside to Kohler, Fears just took it on.
A foul is
Olympic three-point shooting team, but they make them when they take them.
And there's a rejection by Cisse. Memphis looking to run.
Cisse is one of the best shot blockers in the country. Great slip.
And a no-look pass from Hunter in.
A fabulous pass by Alex Garabin.
His 3rd assist of the game. Memphis can hold for the last shot of the half.
And so many of his smart passes they're not the assist. They lead to the assist.
We've had 8 lead changes in this game. It has been an outstanding way to get this tournament going. Hunter. And up and in for Danger to tie it.
1 second on the shot clock, so that's to get down. And here come the Tigers' chance to back up baskets here. Pass ahead this time to Danger. Danger kicking out now for Rogers. Rogers back up top to Haggerty. Haggerty backing out. Haggerty very quiet first half.
Yeah, 1 field goal for Haggerty. He's averaging 25-7 a game.
Well, the same could be said for Riley, who we talked about at the beginning of the show. This is Rogers for 3, bottom of the net.
For the game. So Penny Hardaway, he's seen this script before. He's hoping that his team will respond the way they have in previous games.
Hunter behind the danger screens. Trying to step away. Good job on move on to jump out. That's Jourdain.
And these turnovers are being forced. Not careless turnovers necessarily. From the corner, wide open this time. Knocking it down is Baraka Okoji. Now here's the trap with Riley at the point. The last time it worked well. And I think right now the soft spot is in the middle. Well, they cross court and get a great look. Or that. Or that. Yeah, you can do that. Oh, they got Lingard wide open. He couldn't handle it.
Fantastic turnover. That was costly for the Dons. Coming the other way, Haggerty for three. There it is.
Off it. Ohio's missed their last 4 shots. And that's an out-of-control Elmore James who turns it over.
And this is where Haggerty is very good, right? In transition, making things happen.
Jourdain, he can shoot well from 3, and he buries that one from the top.
It's initiating the contact and being aggressive.
Brown looked to go inside to Clayton, knocked away by Carter. Jourdain behind the defense, and a two-handed monster stats. And now 18-10. Sheldon played 33 games last season for the Bobcats in his 3rd season. Averaged 5.2 last year. Jourdain tries to answer and does. That's the second triple.
I'll say it again. You have to guard the three-point line.
Bobcats now 6 of 20. And Sheldon and James have spearheaded this comeback.
And Ohio stand a bit with that zone, right? They're going to trust Memphis to make three-point shots. And I tell you what.
They all have seemed to come in the last 6-7 minutes.
Oh, it's a three-point shootout. It seems like the team that makes the most threes will win the game.
29-22 Memphis, under 6.5 to play in the first half.
And one of Coach Bowles' keys, right, when he told us, he said we have to contain the Memphis guards. Right, Dane Danger scores there, but the Memphis, and he's going to try to empty his bench a little bit. Coach Bowles, that is.
Cisse, oh, what a great delivery from Hunter, another assist.
Thomas Jr. will accelerate to left elbow, down low to the right block, scoop layup, no good. It's hit the right side of the rim. Rebound taken away by Memphis. They will push it here. Bounce pass. Jourdain gets it on the right block. He had to hesitate a little bit. Kicks it out now to the top of the key. Hunter will kick it out to Jourdain. 3, left wing is good, and we're tied 38-all. A lot of the impact coming here in the second half. He dealt with the foul trouble. Almost everybody dealt with foul trouble in that first half. We had a ton of fouls as UNLV on top 47-42 with 15:05 to go in the second half. We had a little bit of a stoppage of play, clean up something on the court. Over on the left wing is Hunter. Hunter over to Rogers in the left corner, back out to Hunter in the left wing, down low. Oh my goodness, the alley-oop and the on their feet, trying to get another defensive stop for the running Rebels. Pull up, contested jumper from the short left corner is no good. Rebound all the way out to the top of the key, and it's taken away. Oh, Hill almost had it. Hunter comes up with it, and he throws it over to Jourdain with
by Memphis. Here comes Hunter. Haggerty off the back of the iron, no. Hunter gets it back, second chance opportunity for Memphis, still scoreless. Hunter, beautiful leave for Nicholas Jourdain. 12 as we go under 10 to play in the first half.
Right, and Coach Gase is switching back to that zone, playing like a kind of a high 3-2, packing in the paint, want to make Memphis shoot a lot of threes and see if Memphis can get, something patient here.
Quiet start for that guy, Tyrese Hunter, who has played 106 career games, has started every single one of them. And there's
right. Once you establish a culture, and Memphis culture has always been to get out defensively, create havoc, and try to speed the other team up.
And they missed that defense last year. Nearly a turnover. Minute and a half to play. 76-67. Haggerty nearly throws it away. Hunter. Carter, the guy you want shooting threes.
And maybe